Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the magic bullet and the JFK assassination. Now, they claim this magic bullet was found on a gurney at the hospital, and Parkland Hospital, I should say. And people sit there and they call this the magic bullet because this is the bullet, so-called bullet that struck JFK in the back, exited his throat, then entered Governor Connolly. Okay, but nobody really knows where this magic bullet came from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up, and we can see that this bullet does have some deformity to it, as you see right here. When you're looking at it this way, you're thinking, well, it's not deformed or nothing, so if it hit the bones and all this stuff like that, then it should be really bad deformed and everything else. Actually, there is a curve that's in the bullet. It's not really straight. There is a little curve in the bullet, and as you see in the backside here, it is a little bit deformed. So what I'm going to show you in this video here is where this magic bullet actually came from. As I point out in my research and stuff like that, that a bullet did strike the top corner of the manhole cover, as you see here in frame 401, seen in the Zapruder film. And as you see here, we see the bullet ricocheting upward in the Zapruder film in frame 402. As you see here in frame 401, we see the top of the manhole cover curve, the concrete, being struck, and then a piece of concrete flying upward. Now, as I show you here in this image, okay, we have a Secret Service agent bringing his hands down, and there's the manhole cover right here. The manhole cover is just on the other side of him, and he brought his hand down to pick up a bullet that's lying in the grass, as you see here. As you see here, we see his hand, and we see the bullet lying in the grass here. Now what I did was I took this bullet and I overlaid the so-called magic bullet over this, and this is what we find. We find actually they're a perfect match, as you see here, which I'm going to do a close-up. As we see, same length, same size, same deformity a little bit. Like I said, it's still got a little curve to it. The magic bullet does have a little curve to it, but not too much. Okay, and there was some deformity to it, as you see in the first image. As you see here, this bullet lines up perfectly with the bullet they found in the grass area there, that bullet that struck the manhole cover. Here is where your magic bullet came in play, and this is the bullet that they used for their so-called magic bullet theory. They found this bullet, so they had to use it as some evidence because they know people actually seen him picking up this bullet. Okay, so they had to put it somewhere in their research and say, hey, here's that magic bullet. Okay, so they take it from this location, they take it to Parkland Hospital and put a claim on it that they found it on one of the gurneys, okay, on Governor Connolly's gurney, I should say. So they could put this in the research so they could say, this is the magic bullet, because this actually bullet they found was the one that was lying in the grass that struck the manhole cover, the concrete of the manhole cover, as you see here. Because as I point out, okay, we'll go back one more. We can see when we overlay this bullet, it's the same shape and size, same length, same deformity a little bit right here, a little dent right up here. Everything is matching with that bullet they found in the grass area. So now we know where this magic bullet came from. It didn't come from the one striking JFK and Governor Connolly. This magic bullet came from the grass area where that bullet actually struck the concrete of the manhole cover, and that's the dent right here. That's the mark right here in that corner of that concrete. That's still there today, but that's where the magic bullet came from. It wasn't a bullet that struck Governor Connally or JFK. That's why there was no blood on it. That bullet struck the concrete of the manhole cover. Now we know today, 54 years later, where that magic bullet came from. I'm going to make a couple more videos here, but I just want to put this video out there to let everybody know where that magic bullet came from. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this video so other people may know. And may you have a pleasant day.